Oh, fucking in you miserable fucker. I don't know. Sorry, beat me, don't my ugly monkey. Alright guys, it's us again on our little adventure. It is Saturday the 28th. Just seen a guy down there catch a beautiful conger. Double figures, easy. It was I would say that was a good 4.5 foot long, probably 5 foot. Nice conger. Real big thick head on it. Just been talking to him, he's a tournament fisherman. You can tell that the way he wangs the rod out. Anyway, you can see this grey thing above my head and Paul's head. Because earlier on it was drizzling. And I said, oh, I'm going to be sitting out here if it's drizzling, because when I sat down the seat was wet. I didn't want a wet bum. So we got this little bit of a canopy. And hitched it up to the van. But of course, bloody hell. And another bloke down there's got a conger on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Am I? No. I won't. Yeah, people are catching round us again. It seems to be worms that are working, because this bloke's got a wishbone rig on, and he had to run down on the beach as the tide was coming. Got his feet a bit wet, as you do. And believe it or not, when he got to the conger and just touched it, it come off. And the reason why that was because he asked me to hold his rod. As I was holding his rod, I was let the wave bring him in, and each time he brought him in, pulled him up the beach a bit, and then the next wave would be a low one, and then the next one would be a high one, and brought him back up. So it was a struggle holding him there while the wave was pulling him back out, because conger eels just swim backwards to try and escape. So he brought it in. As I said, he got it to the beach, went down to an hook, and he, luckily enough, he only touched it and it come off. I think by the looks of it, you could see he only just lip hooked it. But when I pulled his rig up while he was coming back up, I looked to the hook. The hook was supposed to be bent all the way. Well, the way he done it, inside at your hook like that, it was virtually coming out straight. I looked at the other hook and you could see the damage that he'd done. But yeah, fair play to the guy, he was quite happy for me to hold his rod. But he lives in Suffolk, is it? Did he say? Yeah, he said he lives in Suffolk, and he said, I don't think he's cool, but he said that was a monster for him down there, which is understandable. And there's somebody else just got a quarter conger down on the steps where we were yesterday morning, until Gary the meerkat decided to Gary the meerkat decided to jump in at where we were fishing. But that's the way it goes. You move away from a spot and you do something, and somebody turns up and thinks, okay, I'm going to fish there. You can't ask them to move. That is one thing I wouldn't do. I wouldn't go to somebody, I was fishing there this morning, move your stuff. No, it doesn't work like that. And again, to be honest, it's against, as I call it, etiquette. You know what I mean? Anyway, the way we've got this hooked up, I'm going to show you. It's just to keep our seats dry, right, really, and keep us a little bit dry. I've had to use a fishing rod to go through my ladders on my van to hold the canopy this way, because the broomstick I was using wasn't long enough. So I thought, I got something in there, so I'm forsaking one of my rods. But and also I've got an old tripod there, just to keep that back end up over there. We look like pikeys. We look like refugees. I'll show you what it looks like. That's our makeshift hut from the back. Gotta keep dry. And you're gonna say, well, why don't you wear wet weather gear? You're gonna tell me I'm gonna sit in a chair with wet weather gear and getting my backside wet? No. I've done too much of that in the past. Do you want to make a cup of tea? So the kettle's just boiled. I'm asking Paul to do a cup of tea for us. Yeah. So of course, as you can see, there's quite a few down there. The bloke in a white car here. Oops. I can't do it with that arm. I don't know why. The bloke here. This guy here, above my thumb, he was the one who caught the big conger. And that is he's a what you call it, fisherman, tournament fisherman. Fair play to the guy, he knows what he's doing. And some guys on a step, they've just gone and caught conger. And there's a young kid, he's got his rod dressed across. I'm not going to say nothing, his parents should be saying, because he's got his parents up there. And there's a guy down here, this side of me. Down there. Who's come down with his dad. I think I might go and ask him if he minds being on, if he wants to get on this for a minute. And if he doesn't mind doing a little bit of a talk and an interview. Because I said I like to talk to people and get their response for what we do. So I'm trying to traders up here. So I'm going to have a talk to him. Do you want to be on YouTube, bud? Hey? Do you mind being on YouTube? Aye?
Have you got many followers?
I've got a few. The bloke who just caught the conger eel, I'm going to have a chat with him. Now he tells me where he's from. You don't have to go on it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't mind?
What are you on now?
Yeah, I'm on now.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on or not?
Just turn it off a minute, see what do you minutes.
Hi guys, I'm up with Alan, who does match fishing.
Hello, you alright?
All right.
Yeah.
Now, he's just asked me to just pause it to see what I'm on about. And I said, just talk generally, no bullshit, just say what you want, so I don't edit anything. So if he makes the balls up, that's up to him. But he's just gone and caught a conger eel, roughly about, how long would you say that conger eel was?
Like 3.5 foot, wasn't it?
3.5 foot. And and me personally looking at it, and I don't know if you agree, Alan, that was over, I would say that was over £10.
Well over £10.
Easy
yeah,
over
well
£10.
Yeah.
I mean, the head on it was like that. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And did you want to hook it, or did it just come off the hook itself?
When I pulled it,
you
it
pulled
just
it?
come off right in there, didn't it? Yeah.
It
And I got wet feet as well.
Yeah, as I said, he was walking back up here doing... But the best thing about it is, again, he couldn't have done that without somebody's help.
No.
Now, this is what
Definitely not.
we always say, us fishermen, we won't help each other out.
That's it, yeah.
The most important thing, you help each other out when you sea fishing. Now, why did you get into fishing like the way you do now?
That would start years ago when I was a kid.
When you was a
Living
kid?
by the seaside, yeah.
Right, and
yeah.
did you just think, oh, one day I'm going to do it?
Well,
or-
all my family's fishermen.
Really?
Yeah, fish out in the boat, yeah, so...
Have you got a boat yourself?
I
or-
haven't, no.
Do you go out on boats?
Brother's got a boat. Yeah, still got a boat. Still go out to Southwold.
Do you ever leave your breakfast in the sea?
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
When I was a kid, yeah.
Because last time the first and last time I went on a boat, I was in beer. No, not drinking beer, but I was in beer down the coast. Went out on the boat, and of course, I had a lovely breakfast, and I shared it with the fishes. And as you can see, again, I'm going to show you again, guys. See the way the guy has got his rod rest right over the side here, because it's etiquette of us fishermen to make sure we don't block the footpath, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, you get a lot
It's
of people
your
come up
idea
down here, don't you?
of not blocking the
morning, you want-
footpath.
yeah.
Good morning, guys. And also, as I said, you meet a load of people. Just
Yeah.
chat to them, don't you?
Yeah.
You really do. And the most, as I said, the reason, that bugs me.
Yeah, that's me. But you can't do nothing about it.
Well, you can't do nothing about it. But this guy has got his rods at a side angle.
Yeah.
It's the way he's used to fishing. I don't know if he does it do you do it on the beach like that?
Yeah.
Or you always do it on sideways on
Yeah,
the
so I'm
beach?
here. I'll have my rest here. I'll go away, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because of me being me, I've never done that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But everybody's got their own technique.
I just seem
haven't
to find that you can see the bites better.
they? Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to try.
You're looking straight at that rod.
You know, I might try that tonight.
Yeah.
Are you here tonight yourself?
I might be. If I can get away.
You might be.
I might be.
You watch, you'll be here going, all right lads, how you going? How you going? Now, as I said before, you like fishing because does it help your mental health and well-being?
Yeah, you can just come out, can't you? Chill out, not worrying the world.
Well,
Then that's it.
But that's the thing.
Unless you lose a fish, then you get mad.
Oh,
Then,
yes.
yeah.
Now, believe it or not, when I'm fishing myself, I don't know how you do sometimes, but when I'm fishing myself, I like to see other people catch fish and
Yeah,
a
I do,
decent
yeah.
fish. I mean, I'm a
Yeah.
bit jealous that you caught that. Oh,
I got lucky, didn't I?
but
Yeah, I
believe
got
it or not,
lucky.
I was down there, I was going, no, but you know, this is what it's about, guys.
Yep.
He couldn't have gone down on the beach and left his rod up here,
No.
because believe it or not, that rod would have went,
That would have gone. Yeah.
that would have gone.
There's a few quid's worth there as well. So.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
reels are those?
Darwa 7HT mags, blue.
I remember,
Yeah.
because I watched the way you cast. Did you
Yeah.
have somebody teach you how to cast like that, or did you
That
just
took me
pick it?
a while. Hello. You all right?
Hello, guys.
You all right?
Guys,
That probably took me a proper year from going over to what you use, the mangles,
Yeah.
coffee grinders.
yeah, coffee grind. Well,
I mean,
but-
I've had loads of bird's nests, and I still do every now and again. But
Well, believe it or
nothing
not,
like-
I've got a pen
have you?
multiplier, and I got about 4 or 5 Abu Garcias,
Have you?
but
Yeah.
they're all. I've got one that's like that, where you
Yeah.
haven't got the.
Oh, you got the worm thing. What go along? Yeah.
As I call it, the strimmer.
Yeah.
Because it puts your line back on
Yeah,
properly.
yeah.
Now, everybody's got different methods of how to fish. Everybody's got their own, as I say, their own little quirks. I mean, like he uses multipliers without the, as in, he just called my fixed bull reel or coffee grinder, because they are like a coffee. It's a good description, that is. Coffee grinder. So, yeah, and where are you from again, did you say?
Suffolk.
He comes from all the way from Suffolk down to Blue
Yeah.
Anchor. Mind you, he's come to see somebody, so it's a bonus that he can do his fishing as well. But I do hope to see you. I hope to see you tonight up
Yeah.
there. So if our mates up here, the mate, catch you soon.
I'll just go to watch at tackle shop, get some more bait, and
Yeah.
and then we'll see where we are.
Well, the thing is, I went into mine yesterday with my mate Paul to get some bait, and I got no fruit. The only bait I had was frozen.
Oh, did they?
That's why I went out on the beach yesterday and done some worm digging.
Yeah.
I mean, I've noticed, I don't know what the bloke's using down there. I don't know if he's using worm like you are,
Yeah.
but it seems to be every fish that's been caught so far has been on worm.
Has it? Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from the dogfish, that one dogfish my mate caught the
Yeah.
other day, his first fish, it was on mackerel.
Was it?
But
Yeah.
I've just, on the big rod there, the 15 footer, I've
Yeah.
got a running rig with a joey on.
Have you? Yeah.
And I really,
Big stuff.
There's conger about.
Yeah, there is.
But then I took my, never took that.
No. Morning.
Morning.
Almost. So,
Yeah.
so in other words, it looks like the worms are doing the job, guys.
At the minute.
And this
yeah.
man's coloured one.
Yeah.
He's just proved it.
Yeah.
And I said, I've just seen his rig. And I've never used one of those, but I think I might try one of those. It's called the wishbone. And it was, well, it got a fish. And it bent his hook.
I did. Yeah.
Did you replace that hook or did you rebend it back?
Just bent it back.
Just bent it.
I should have. If I was match fishing, that'd have been scrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Because well, that's the difference.
this is just a bit of pleasure fishing.
when
isn't
you
it?
when you match fishing, you because you don't want to lose fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, a question to ask you, the most important question to ask you, do they go by measurement size or do you weigh them?
Measurement.
And do you think that is a better way?
Yeah.
Because you're not taking a fish away from the water, taking it to a weighing station, and then fish are dead.
No, we put it straight in our bucket.
Because it's more of conservation,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. So again,
Yeah.
even sea fishermen believe in conservation.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hold
'cause-
you about there a minute. I'll show you.
I mean, because I'm mainly a conservation fisherman myself now. But this guy, as I said, the way
That'll go straight in a bucket. You measure it.
yeah. See measurements.
Yeah. And then on here you got charts of all the fish.
Yeah.
So say you get a
So you
say you get a dogfish 45, that's 32 points. You put it in the bucket, you get it to your next partner, and then
That is the most best way of sea fishing. Because as I look at it, now this is what this bloke does.
then that's converted into pounds and ounces at the end. So
See, it's not fucking rocket science,
Yeah.
Pete. I don't swear, I just
Yeah.
got fucking...
3 points to an ounce, that basically worked out at.
And they've all got measuring sticks, you stick them in a bucket, don't you?
Catch them, we put them in our bucket. You've got to have a bucket,
You gotta have a
otherwise
bucket.
you can't.
Yeah, exactly what I've seen on YouTube with this
Take them
other
to your
guy.
partner or whoever's next to you.
Who's ever left all right.
Yeah, you get them signed in, whatever measurement it is. And then, now I've got one here, but then you write the species, the length,
Like,
weight point, sorry, weight points.
Oh, it's all on there, look.
Yeah.
Species, everything on there. That's the way
Yeah.
competitions to me,
Yeah.
and I believe this.
Years ago,
You used to
you
take
just
them out.
kill. You just put them in a bucket, kill them, take them to the weigh place.
No,
Then
it's
you
not-
got thousands of whiting and things lying about. It's no
Yeah.
good, is it? Yeah.
And because they used to do it here on the Black Downs,
Did they?
and we used to go to the Blue Anchor pub,
Yeah.
and by the time you could return the fish, tide would be out.
Yeah.
So where did I put the fish? In the bin,
Yeah.
you know. And
That used to happen all the while. That's why they brought all this out years ago.
yeah, it's,
you know.
to me that is
Yeah.
an absolutely fantastic idea. Now I've seen it on YouTube many a time. Now I've met a guy, Alan.
Yep.
Alan, yeah.
Yep. Mm. Yeah, look.
Well, oh, sorry, he's got,
You can't miss it.
he's got his name on.
Yeah.
He's like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's go fishing. I'll show you my jacket. What somebody got printed for me.
All right. Yeah.
Because I started doing this because what happened, I was in my car, got all my fishing gear, a white van turned up half an hour after I parked up.
Yeah.
And I thought nothing of it, woke up in the morning, grab a bloke, and he
Was it?
put a marker where my car was,
Did he?
and they told me to move. By
Right.
rights, they shouldn't have told me to.
No.
But anyway, I had an argument with 12 blokes.
Did you?
Oh yes, but they come unstuck. I knew the local bobbies,
Ah, that's all right.
and the local bobbies stood by me in a respect.
Yeah.
But I did move on just
Yeah.
to save face. but I know something happened to them blokes. Because they
You gonna go with some?
I'll pause that. Sorry guys, we were just having I just paused, yeah, we were just having a little chat about something, what happened. And yeah, so when you come down here, have you noticed the way, I mean, the last couple of weeks I've been told the sea's been flat calm. And me personally, I don't know how you think about this place. It's a nice place to be.
Easy fishing.
Easy fishing because you can
Yeah.
park on it, as he said.
You can
easy.
sit in the car if you want.
Easy,
Yeah.
easy fishing.
Yeah.
If it's pissing, pouring down the rain, then it's water again.
Yeah.
If it's pouring down the rain, you can always sit in the car
Yeah.
and just look at his rods. Well, the way he's got in position, I would sit in my car anyway. And also, as I said, he's got all his gear out of the way. Actually, the only gear you can see is his rods. He's got all his baits and that in the back of his car.
Yeah.
I bet his car's humming when he gets home.
That is. Yeah.
Funny enough, my van's humming
Yeah,
at the
that is,
moment,
yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with him passing wind all night.
Oh no.
And then you got guys up here. As I said, you got one young lad. I'm going to turn this round a minute. He's got his tripod straight across. He hasn't been taught how to use it. Now, have you seen the way I put my tripods?
Yeah.
I'll come
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
and then down.
Yeah.
That's the way, to me, that's the way forward because you still got loads of room to walk past.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this is Alan, Big Man Alan.
Nice to meet you all.
Done, showed us up already just by catching one bloody conger eel. And there you go, mate. That was a
Thank you very
brilliant-
much.
That was a brilliant conger eel.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully there'll be some more.
yes, and hopefully see you tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is Eminem talking crap as usual, talking to a decent guy. I have actually met a person who does what I think should be done in sea fishing. The way you measure your fish and all that.
Yeah.
That is one of the most important things to me, because you know I'm a conservation fisherman, and as I said, when I retire next year,
Do you?
and what I'm doing, what I'm hoping to do is get, if you could spread the word as well, if you don't mind, is about trying to do something with the cliffs. Now, me personally, the way that has fell away there,
Yeah.
me personally, instead of putting rocks, I would have got a geologist to come out, see how far the bedrock was down,
Yeah.
put girders in, so far apart, and all your scrap tyres stick side by side interlocking, and then backfill.
That's a problem all over the country.
Yeah.
Back home, it's terrible.
Yeah, but the thing
We're
is,
losing loads of land every year.
but the thing is, the government don't think like that.
No.
Now, me being working in engineering, I'm okay. Mine was industrial engineering,
Yeah.
like being a welder and that, making things. A simple thing like that, to me personally,
Yeah.
would help. But the thing
Yeah.
is, you don't know until you try it.
It's all about the money. They don't want to.
Well, instead of spending like, I mean, I spent over a couple of million pounds just putting rocks there.
Yeah.
Giving time, them rocks they're gonna start sinking behind.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna push
They've got
it.
to start again, haven't they?
They're gonna start again, so it's
Yeah.
more money. It's all like sticking a elastoplast and a deep cut, and it's not healing.
Yeah.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Put a
guys,
plaster on it, haven't they?
we'll just put a plaster. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you later on my next one. And thanks to Alan for having a talk with me. I did ask him first. He said, I don't know what to say. I said, just say anything you like.
Follow my leader.
Just follow my lead. I mean, because I talk a load of cobblers, so us fishermen talk cobblers half the time anyway. Anyway, guys, catch you later. Eminem signing out.